The price of Bitcoin continues to decline right here, and we are right now trading below a key moving average, guys. And every time in the history of Bitcoin's price action, whenever we got a close below this key moving average, Bitcoin saw a further dump. So today is going to be very important for Bitcoin if we are looking at the short-term time frame. In today's video, we are also going to have a look at the regular financial markets. We are seeing some weakness over there. We are going to have a look at some other indications like the funding rates and so on to check whether they can show us what is going on in the Bitcoin price. And I want to compare the Bitcoin price that we are seeing right now, especially the behavior of the momentum indicators with a situation that we have seen in the past. And I can tell you already right now, it is slightly more bearish than bullish. So guys, all about that in today's video. With that being said, my name is Jeroen. Welcome to the Blockchain Today, the channel where you subscribe for daily crypto videos. Right now, let's jump into Bitcoin. Before we are zooming into Bitcoin, guys, scroll below this video, hit the thumbs up button, and if you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. And guys, I would like to bring every day good news, of course, and yeah, sometimes that is just basically not possible because I try to have a objective view right here. When things are not looking so good, I want to be honest about that, and when things do look good, I want to be honest about that as well. As most of you guys know, we always try to be like water. Like Bruce Lee always says, we try to go along when the markets develop and yeah, be like water in the sense of that we can change quickly from a bullish perspective to a more bearish perspective if we are seeing the evidence and the indications for that. And yeah, today's video, guys, I have to say is not so bullish. Bitcoin's price action is looking quite weak. The bounce that we have seen so far in Bitcoin, don't get me wrong, was a nice bounce. If we check the percentage on that, we had a bounce of 38%. That's quite a significant bounce. So it would make sense to also get a pullback right here. However, it looks like that pullback could be quite a drop and could even test or surpass the lows right here. And I'm going to show you why that potentially is. But it really also depends on what is going to happen eventually today. First of all, guys, the yellow line that you are seeing right here in the chart, that is the 50 daily moving average. That is a key moving average in the price of Bitcoin. And what we can see most of the time in the historical price action of Bitcoin, every time we break above this level, as you can see right here, we get a nice pump in the Bitcoin price right here as well. Most of the time it signals the start of a Bitcoin pump right here as well, right there as well. However, we have some examples where we break above this level, we roll over and break back below this level, and that comes along with a further drop in the Bitcoin price. This is a different example than what we are seeing right now. This was a smaller correction than that we have finished right here after breaking back above the 50 daily. So, for example, right here we can see it break below the 50 daily. We got a further drop. Right here we broke below the 50 daily, we got a further drop. March is known to be as one of the more bearish months in Bitcoin. Right here we broke below the 50 daily, we also got that further drop. So that is all not looking too good if Bitcoin today is going to close below that 50-day moving average, which is right now at 41,850 roughly. Then another signal, guys, which is actually showing us that Bitcoin most likely is going to go down here, is the sell signal that we have right here on Orion's belt. And we also have that slightly on the relative strength index and on the MACD. And let me compare that sell signal, guys, with something that we have seen in the past. And the market conditions in the past were slightly different, I have to say, but still there is a remarkable comparison right here. So if we have a look at the bull market top in 2018 or 2017, end of 2017, we got a massive blow off top. Then we came down right here. We had a big retracement or a big correction, followed by a retracement, by a bounce in the month of February, which we are seeing right now as well. In the month of February, we are seeing that bounce. If we have a look, guys, at the momentum indicators right here, that is the interesting thing. We are seeing similar, quite quite similar signals. If we zoom in right here, you can see we had a bearish cross. We got a buy signal slightly right there, which we turned over. Then we made a deeper lower low and then came up and formed a hidden bearish divergence with a sell signal right here at the top, which was around the middle of February. Similar period that we are in right now. The behavior of Orion's belt right here is the same. We got a drop, buy signal, we formed a lower low, then we come up and we get this sell signal because of this hidden bearish divergence. Also actually after setting an all-time high and after a correction. The difference right here is that the on-chain statistics and the market dynamics right now are just slightly different than back then. But if we have a look at the indicators and at periodical events, then it's actually looking quite similar, which is scary. Also, when we have a look at the MACD got a bounce right here, rolled over. Right now, we are in the middle of that bounce, but we are developing potentially that bearish cross. And in the relative strength index, we also got the relative strength index retraced farther than the price, which is a hidden bearish divergence. Right now, we are doing that even with a bigger divergence, so to say. So these are all quite warning signals. And what we can see in 2018, after February, we got March, the month of March, where we got this bigger correction, which eventually even surpassed the lows that we have been setting before, during the month of January, February, right here in the beginning of February. So that is something I wanted to point out in today's video. As Bitcoin right now is going below the 50-day moving average, I'm going to turn bearish on Bitcoin on the shorter term time frame, and I'm only going to turn bullish again whenever Bitcoin can reclaim some levels. And some levels, one of those levels is going to be the 50-day. If we can reclaim the 50-day moving average after losing it, that is the moment that we can start to look slightly more bullish. But right now things are actually not looking so good if we do get that daily close. If we get that daily close, some levels that I will be watching is if we take the Fibonacci retracement tool from the bottom till the top of this move. Then we got the 61.80% at roughly 38k. That is a level where we can, where we could be seeing a bounce and could be forming a higher low. That would be the more bullish scenario if we would be doing something like that. Then guys, the next level that I would be watching is a zone right here, which would be a zone starting from 34,500 going up to approximately 36,000. That could still be for the bullish scenario, could still be a level where Bitcoin could set a double bottom formation. So it is possible for the bullish case to do something like this. We get a neckline right here. We have a left shoulder, a head, and we could be forming that right shoulder right now. Otherwise, we could be doing something like this. We have a W where we are creating a double bottom formation and then eventually continue this uptrend. Those would be the patterns that I'm personally watching for the bullish case scenario. But right now we first have to see Bitcoin proving to set a higher low or a double bottom formation, because otherwise this is just a huge warning signal and Bitcoin can just even surpass the lows right here. So guys, this is what I'm watching right now in the Bitcoin price. These are some interesting patterns though that could play out. Like I said, a potential W formation. Do take in mind with a W formation, we always could slightly surpass the lows and then quickly reverse. That is something that is always possible due to the fact that Bitcoin is going to grab some liquidity. And if we have a look at this potential scenario, we could also be forming a potential inverse head and shoulders pattern, which is forming right now. The left shoulder right there, head in the middle, and the right shoulder right there. Bitcoin has to set a higher low for that in the not so distant future. This pattern can only be confirmed, guys, the moment we are breaking the neckline, and the neckline is at 44,400, 44,500 roughly. If we can break the neckline and hold this level as support, this pattern could be confirmed, but so far right now this is just rough speculation of what might come in a bullish case scenario. But like I said, guys, if we look at the signals, it looks quite bearish for Bitcoin for the coming days and weeks ahead. I do think that if we do get a daily close below the 50-day, price action is going to the downside and Bitcoin is going to continue this downtrend. Guys, if you are interested in trading Bitcoin, trading one of these formations I've just pointed out, you can do that over on the Bybit exchange. Bybit is one of the best exchanges to trade Bitcoin and a variety of altcoins. Right now there is a major deposit bonus going on. If you sign up with my affiliate link down below this video, you can get an additional bonus of $4,100 and you can also get a chance to win a lot of prizes Bybit is offering for people which are trading with a certain trading volume or have a certain profit and loss. And they are also giving away a prize pool. Right now there is a prize pool of approximately $100,000 Tether. So for all the traders interested in that, you can find my affiliate link down below this video. Then guys, let's quickly go to the S&P 500 because this one is looking quite interesting. What we can see right here with the S&P 500 is that we had a drop. We came back up, but we got rejected at the 61.80%, increasing the likelihood right here that this move to the upside was a retracement and that this was not the low yet. That is a possibility. That is what this rejection is basically showing us, that potential scenario is increasing, which is bearish for the regular financial markets, and due to the correlation with Bitcoin, also not too good for Bitcoin, to be honest, as well. If the S&P 500 can find support on this channel and eventually break above the 61.80%, that would be awesome, would be very bullish. However, if we were to lose this level or we break back into this channel, that would be very, very bearish for either the S&P 500 and for Bitcoin as well. Funding rates right now are slightly positive again, which also is a more bearish than bullish sign. If the funding rates would, for example, right now be extremely negative, a lot of people are shorting Bitcoin, then I would be slightly more bullish and would have more confidence that Bitcoin is going to hold the 50 daily. But right now, with all these sell signals, hidden bearish divergences, Bitcoin losing a key level, I cannot have a different attitude towards the markets than I am slightly bearish for the short-term time frame. Also, when I see that the majority of the traders right now are in long positions and not in short positions. But okay, guys, that was it for today's video. This is what I'm watching in the price of Bitcoin. If you want to trade Bitcoin or you want to hedge your Bitcoin, this is also what I'm doing over on the Bybit exchange. Bybit has a spot market as well. You can hedge your Bitcoin into US dollar Tether, but also in USDC coin. So there are different stable coins over on Bybit where you can hedge your Bitcoin in and wait for this correction to finish and to use that hedge, use those stable coins to buy back Bitcoin when it is cheaper. Sometimes it can be very useful, especially when you have the majority of your portfolio in Bitcoin, in crypto. In some moments, you might want to take some chips off the table, put it in stable coins, hedge until the storm is blowing over and until you have actually more confidence, because you might need that money for other things. So guys, that is also something you can do over on Bybit. They also have different functionalities like staking and so on. Like I said, if you are interested in joining this platform, you can take advantage of that huge bonus that is going on right now, only available with my affiliate link below this video. So if you are interested in that, you can find the links there. Then guys, I want to wish every single one of you an awesome day today, and I hope to see every single one of you in the next video.